Today we are firing up the ZGrills 1000 D4E and smoking a delicious, tender, juicy chuck roast. That's right. Now this is going to be a long cook. So I filled this master 28-pound hopper up with a bunch of ZGrills hickory pellets. And I'm telling you right now, that's going to be enough to last for this entire cook. And the great thing about this unit is it's designed for just that, long cooks. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. Get stuff prepped up and let's get to cooking. Let's set our temp. I want to go 250 for this cook. All right, she's warming up. Now one thing I highly suggest is when you first start up any pellet grill, open that lid up. Let all that dirty smoke get out of there. And this is what I was talking about, that dirty smoke. This thing will smoke like crazy when you first start them up. And that's what it's supposed to do, but you don't want that all trapped in there. So as you see, it's starting to clear up. Once it clears up, you can close down that lid. And just like that, as you see, it's cleared up. So let's close down the lid, get this thing heating up. While it's heating up, we can do some prepping. Now we have everything heating up. Let's get everything prepped. You see, I have this beautiful, beautiful chuck roast right here. We're gonna get this thing all seasoned up. And yes, I'm gonna use mustard as a binder. Shake it up first because you don't want that old yellow mustard water on your on anything you're doing. So we're just gonna give it a light coat with some mustard. You can use a Dijon, you can use a honey mustard, use whatever you like. I just got regular mustard, works fine every time. That's all you want, is a little light coat. Now, seasoning, let's talk seasonings. A lot of people will use a salt, pepper, garlic, which is perfectly fine, but I have this, the Bubba beef and steak seasoning by Smoking Bros Rubs. This is some really, really good stuff, y'all. Get your hands on it. I'll leave the link down below in the description. We're going to come in here and just give it a good heavy coat of seasoning. Now, when you're seasoning stuff, make sure you get, down in the little cracks and crevices everywhere you can. Also, don't rub. I know it's called a rub, but no, it should be called a pat. You just want to pat it in like that. Also, be sure to get the edges of everything you're doing. Don't do just the tops and bottom, front, back, tops, bottom, whatever it's called. Don't do that. So let's get a good heavy coat of seasoning on this chuck roast. And all this fat in there, y'all like trim that out? No, that fat is flavor. That's going to render down and make this thing delicious. You hear me? There we go. It is set. So, let's check on that grill and see if it's ready to cook. Let's get it opened up here. We're going to put it right here in the center. Just like that. And then we'll take our probe. We're going to stick it right here in the center. Like that right there. Took a wire in. Close it up. And just like that, you're cooking. Now we're going to let this chuck roast go to about 165. Then we got a few other things to do to it. But the good thing about this pellet grill is it comes with Wi-Fi. As you see my antenna right here. I can monitor this from the app. And with this app, I can watch my entire cook, control everything. I can run to town, get more stuff if I need to. I can go inside, sit in my recliner, watch the ball game. Whatever I need to do or want to do, I can still monitor everything with this app. So yeah, it's gonna be a long cook. So while this thing cooks, I'm gonna go do some other stuff. Okay, it is temping at 165, so it's time to wrap it. And as you can see, I already got me some butcher paper down, got me some beef broth in a sprayer right here. Go ahead and spray this paper a little bit, and let's get this thing off the grill. Oh, look at that beautiful piece of meat right there. Get this probe out. Grab up this chuck roast. I'll slap it right on that butcher paper right there. Now, spray that a little bit, and let's wrap it. Just like that right there. Now we'll put it back on the grill. Put our probe back in. Close it up. Now we're just gonna let it cook. It reaches about a temp of about 205, and then we're gonna pull it, let it rest, and eat it up. Well, we have hit our target temp of 205, 206 to be exact. So let's go ahead and get it off the grill. Pull the probe out. Get this up. Set it right there. Now we're going to let this rest for maybe about 30 minutes to an hour. Then we're going to slice it up and try it out. Well, I tell you what, I can't wait any longer. It's been about 45 minutes. Let's unwrap this thing. Let's just see what we have. Look at that. It's like unwrapping a Christmas present, you know? Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this, y'all. Stuck to the paper. Hold on a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. There we go. How about that? Y'all. Love the bark on that. Look at the juice on my hands. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle here. Tender. Look, got a nice little smoke ring right there. I say we cut us a slice. Move this out of the way. And let's just see what we have here. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, just so tender. Look. Oh. Oh. Y'all. Man, that is so good. Cooked to perfection. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful piece of meat. Y'all, it's a long cook, but our ZGrills, that's what it's built for. A 28-pound hopper, large cooking capacity. It is made for these long cooks, and look how good it did. You know, the chuck roast, it's a smaller chuck roast, yes, but it turned out delicious. The ZGrills, you nailed it. That thing, it cooked perfect. Can't ask for a better cook. I got to take this inside. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down twice. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this ZGrills and other stuff that you may have seen in this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.